Hey everyone, I am Cool Guy, and today I'm going to be going over my Gunslinger class setup. I went over the Blade Dancer, and the Blade Dancer's fine, and to be honest, the Gunslinger is my favorite class in Destiny right now. I like it way more than the Striker or the Defender Titan, way more than the Blade Dancer, and I got my Warlock up to 27. I'm having a really good time playing with him, man. I knew that the grenades and the melees were out of control, but once I started playing with him, I really see how good he is. So I can't wait to make future videos on the Warlock, but today it's all about the Gunslinger. And again, I'm going to go through all the rows and tell you why I use certain perks or certain grenades over other ones. And for PvE and PvP, that's going to pretty much stay the same. I run it straight across the board like this. Now for grenades, I use the trip mine. I mean, that's awesome. You can stick it to floors, you can stick it to ceilings, you can stick it to people, and it stays up what seems like forever. It has a great range, it's very lethal. The incendiary grenade's okay. I just find that, I mean, it doesn't really kill people. It does a great amount of damage, but it doesn't really kill, so I just stick to the trip mine. And in rows 2 and 3, we got the jumps and the golden gun itself. Now the jumps, it's going to be up to the player. I use triple jump. I feel you're very fluid with it, or the most fluid with it. You jump easily. It's got the 3 levels of jump. I feel you have the best movement, but again, that's up to the player. Now for the golden gun itself, my favorite part of the class, I use combustion wherever I am. One word, collaterals. I mean, you've seen it in my past videos. If 2 enemies are together, they're going down together. And that's what I look for, because you're dealing that extra bonus damage. If you're out in PvE and you shoot like a Cabal and they're grouped together, you kill that one, but you could kill another one or at least do damage to them. So that's what I look for, and you can't really look past that. And perspective on the other perks, we got Deadeye. So increasing the accuracy of the golden gun. Well, the golden gun's accurate in the first place. It's a point-and-shoot weapon, so it's kind of a waste, in my opinion, to use that perk. And then we got, you know, maybe Gunfighter if you're playing by yourself. That way you can use it a little bit more often. But the combustion's good. I mean, in the Crucible, if you're getting kills and picking up orbs, you won't need that. Row 4 is the throwing knife. I use the incendiary blade. We'll talk about it in a second. But the other perks why I don't use them, Circle of Life. Killing an enemy with a throwing knife with a golden gun while it's active extends the duration of the golden gun. Well, 1, the duration of the golden gun is kind of long as it is. And 2, in my opinion, you shouldn't really be trying to throwing knife people with your golden gun out. Then we got Knife Juggler, precision kills with the throwing knife, immediately resets its cooldown. That's okay versus low enemies like Thralls and all that, and I've always kind of looked at the throwing knife as a novelty kill anyway, but your bigger enemies and your player enemies in Crucible, you have to do at least a little bit of damage for the throwing knife to even kill them, so that's why I use the incendiary blade. So no matter what, I don't have to hit him in the head, I can hit him in the foot, I can hit him in the toe. It's doing bonus damage, it catches them on fire, so that's why I use the incendiary blade. Rows 5 and 7, I pair them to max out agility. Well, at least, you know, the most agility I can get out of the Gunslinger build. But rows 6 and 8, one of my favorite parts of the Gunslinger class. Things I don't use, well, we'll talk about row 6. Scavenger, yeah, it can reset the grenade and throwing knife, but honestly, there's another perk that's way better. Keyhole, the golden gun over-penetrates and can damage multiple targets, but honestly, combustion is enough. And if you guys start using it, and you see from my videos, combustion's enough. Because there's very special circumstances for enemies to actually line up in a line, and also, this is only good when you have your super active. Which leads us to the Gunslinger's Trance. Precision kills increase weapon stability. Now you pair this with the Chain of Woe, and that does for reloads, and this rewards you in every aspect of the game. So as long as you're getting headshots, your gun's getting more stable, and you're getting fast reloads. So no other class really has something like that, you know, combined, and it rewards you just for regular gunplay. So row 8, Chain of Woe, again, we just talked about it. Stabilizing guns, fast reloads, it's going to save you consistently. Over the Horizon extends the range of the golden gun, and honestly, in PvE, the golden gun isn't that good anyway. Maybe on, you know, Crota, but you don't really want to be shooting your golden gun at Crota. And as far as Crucible, the golden gun's range is just fine the way it is. Then we have Gambler's Dagger. If you choose, it can be paired with Knife Juggler, but again, I feel like the knife is kind of a novelty kill anyway. But there's my Gunslinger build. I enjoy it very much. Thank you guys for your continued support. Happy New Year. I am Cool Guy.
Bang. Goodbye, Guardian.